And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another week, another round of women's football. Here we are, round 4. We start off tonight with Carlton Heart versus Melbourne Acu. And then we have Melbourne Evolution versus Fitzroy. That's going to be a very, very tasty match. And then we have the Bulls versus Amazons FC. So, as we see here, we have the we have Melbourne in the Heart here. As if we just recap on last week, Carlton lost their previous game 13-1 to the Bulls, so they're looking for a big bounce back, and they have 0 wins, as well as Melbourne. But Melbourne did put up a good fight against Evolution last week in that 4-3. I would say probably just a narrow loss. So both teams would be looking to actually start off their campaign here. Both teams on 0 points, but Melbourne Acu in 7th because they've conceded less goals. But we'll go through tonight's lineups today. For Carlton, we have Paige Daly, Pim, Bagang, Carrero, Catterwell, Chincotta, Whiting, and Jan. They've got a big point to prove tonight after that 13-1. After that 13-1 thrashing, so they've got to bounce back quickly. And then we got Melbourne Acu, who have Powerman, Duong, Eora, Parthamos, Hosking, Lee, and Day. And they actually played a pretty good game last time out. So we'll see if that form can go into this week, because if they played the way that they did last week, I reckon tonight should be a first win for them this season. So I'm going to go for a prediction of I'm going to say a 4-2 Melbourne win to kick off their campaign. And just to remind you lot before kick-off, just last week's results to keep you updated, with Evolution winning 4-3 against Melbourne Acu, Fitzroy winning 7-2 against Preston, and the Bulls winning 13-1 against the Carlton Heart. As we look at the ladder, only Fitzroy and Preston and the Bulls and Melbourne have played 3 games. So you got Fitzroy on top of the ladder with 9, and then you have Amazon in second with 6, but they still have to play a game. And then you got Evolution, the Bulls, and Preston on 3, and then the rest on none. So early days, but this competition looks pretty close. Every team's just pretty much just 1 win apart. So hopefully this season won't just be a blow-up by one side, and we get a good title race going on. As the referee just calling for the ladies to get started here. Big game for both sides, as they're both just discussing out their tactics. Referee calling for both teams. We're just waiting for the players to get into their positions. It's a big game for both, as I've said before. Both teams on 0 points. Who will start off their campaign with a win? We'll find out here tonight right now. Parthmas on the ball. Already out wide in Melbourne, starting off with that same intensity they had last week against Evolution. So Melbourne here. Melbourne, Parthamos. Takes a long shot, and Parthamos, they're just already having the first pop of the game. Daly will take it out. Whiting tried to find Jan, and the shot from Parthamos, sorry, not Parthamos, from Eora. Just going wide there. And they'll play it in. Eora lets it go past Parthamos. Tries the long shot, and just a bit too much on that. And it's thrown out here, and Can Carlton hard to get something and nearly just bobbles around. Pim was on there. Header one. Whiting takes it out. Carlton didn't have a lot to prove here tonight. A 13-1 loss. Can they redeem themselves? And they could be away here. Begang plays one into Pim, and it's off the leg. And I think there's an own goal scored there. I think that was Lee from Melbourne. But it was a great opportunity created there from Hard, and it puts them up 1-0 early in this first half. Can they just reset here? Lee down that left. The right hand flank and just out wide. And if you look at the replay here, so Parthamos, and just a poor touch there from Eora, just letting Begang go through, and Pim, who took the shot, saved with the keeper's legs, but unluckily fell in front of Lee, whose momentum kept her going forward and conceding that goal early on. Now the Powerman's away! Coming back from that replay there, the ball was just played over from the, I'm not sure who was played over by, but Powerman, oh no, it was keeper's throw. It's a great run. It's a great little touch from Powerman, just goes bang. The power shot into that bottom corner, and it's 1-1. An automatic response. Speaking of Powerman again on the ball, can she twist and turn? Back it goes to Parthamos. Looking for Lee, but just a bit too much on it. Begang to play it out. Oh, off the head of, I think that was Lee out for another ball. Carlton now. Two goals in pretty much a minute. So this game is already setting up for a bit of a beauty here tonight. Whiting. Pim out wide. No, she passes it on short. Out it goes. Ball try to play into the middle, and they try a long shot, and oh my days! The keeper just misread it. Who was that? I think that was Powerman. I'm not sure who it was, but what an absolute rocket from that far out. That's your goal of the week booked in right there, Costa. That's an absolute beauty, and the keeper probably could have done a bit better there. She probably forgot that she could use her hands. She just jumped up for the ball. Poor keeping, but a goal's a goal, and now they're sent backwards. Parthamos trying over top through ball. I'm pretty sure it was a handball there on Powerman. Wasn't called. And Begang will take that out. Plays Whiting. Begang tries the 1-2. Doesn't quite work, and Pim will just let that slide. So after a quick start from Carlton, Melbourne have scored 2 quick ones, and Begang tries to take on. Doesn't get past Aura on the ball. Plays Lee. Goes back to Parthamos. Aura. Powerman. She can play Lee. Sees Parthamos, and Parthamos just not able to reach the ball there, and Whiting will bring it back out. Long throw. Pim. Tonight's performance from both sides is going to be very important to see where and they'll finish for the rest of the season, because they currently both haven't got a win. Tonight is a big statement for one of these teams. Played back. Aura. Played out wide. Lee tries to dribble through. Tries to play Parthamos, but didn't quite get there. And as they restart here, Carlton, they've got that high press Melbourne that I was talking about last season, which is what I liked. And that came off down to Parthamos. And it's saved there. This Parthamos, sorry, I think it was Powerman who came with the hand off. Got to be lucky then. Parthamos who tries to put one in. Now they're away here. It's a 2v1. Can she play Pim? She does. It's just a bit too much. Both these teams at the moment just seem a bit off chemistry. They just got to link up a couple passes and just reset. This ball's taken out. Parthamos tries it over top through ball. Doesn't quite work. Keeper, long ball, and off the head, and Pim. They do that quite a lot. Some days it doesn't pull off, but today it does, and Pim with with that classic Carlton play with the long ball onto the head of Pim. And it's worked here. As we just see the long ball being played in there, and Pim's head just gets to the edge of it, and the keeper probably be doing a bit better there. It was a nutmeg off her, and just go back to live play. I think that ball was cleared off the line there from Carlton Hart. So both teams at the moment just seem a bit shaky, but they've had their moments of goodness. And Powerman on the slide! Powerman off balance, and the keeper again's made a mistake. It's 3-2. 5 goals in about a couple minutes, and as if we have a look at the replay here, ball's thrown out to Parthamos. Plays the ball. It's a nice ball, and Powerman's off balance here. What a great finish for being off balance, but to be fair, the keeper should be saving that, and hopefully that doesn't get to her head. And I'm pretty sure a timeout here has been called. I'm not sure by who, but we'll be back after the break. You just got a feeling she's just going to absolutely blast this. Never mind. And big cheers there for that goal, 6-2. Great little tactic here. This is smart. I like this because it forces the keeper to come out, brings the keeper out. And we are back from that quick little break there. It was a very fiery first couple minutes this opening half. As we see 5 goals. Aura playing it in. And Powerman tries to go for the back heel. Powerman gets through! That's a big opportunity missed there. Powerman's been fantastic early on for Melbourne. She seems like she's a real key player going forward, because last season, Melbourne didn't really have a player who would go forward and be able to score goals, and I think that's Powerman's role this season. And as they try to find a ball to Powerman Lee, so it's a long shot, and I'm pretty sure keeper tipped it over. No corner being called. Interesting there. The ref's got a couple of decisions wrong tonight. Let's hope he can fix it up quickly. A ball tried to play it into Catterwell, who tried to flick it over. Didn't quite work there, and we got Jan on the field as this tries to intercept it. Jan, long throw, and nearly getting to, I think that's Carrero there. And a long shot, nothing coming off it. As the ball get reset into play. Both these teams have been pretty good attacking lead, just defensively poor. And Catterwell says after Jan, he takes a shot. Nice little dive to the keeper's left. And a ball tried to be played, and Pim just plays it out. Lee, out wide. Aurora plays it out wide again. Powerman, Lee. Scuffs it, and off they go again, and ball taken out of play. Back to Pim. Back out on the flank, over the top, try to find Catterwell, just a bit too much on the ball. And now Melbourne go. Aura plays one down the line. As we see them go forward here, Melbourne. It's a turnover, and Jan, a long shot, and blocked off there by Jan. Aura Out wide to Hosking, who's come on. Lee. Over the top. Wyatt. Catterwell. Whoa. Keeper there, just able to grip the ball. It was a nice save. And Powman tries to skip past one. And it's a corner there. So a touch off the Carlton player as Pim sends it out. Melbourne here. What can they do? What can they create? Plays the 1-2. Hosking takes a shot. It would be brought back into play by the Melbourne player. Over the top. Great save. Keeper rolls it out. Sees Catterwell making a run. She's a great target man. A bit of a poor pass. And Powman again! Big save. Jan tries to play it through in Catterwell. Gets her way through well. Not quite. Powman. Can she twist and turn? Pim now. Tries to find a ball to Catterwell on that far left flank side. Doesn't quite work. And now Pim just applying the pressure. Hey, nice little nutmeg there, but just goes out. Great little block there. And Pim, two on one here. She find Catterwell. She tried it. Didn't quite work. And now they're on the break here with Hosking and Powman trying to get through. It's just a bit of a mess right now. But can she get the shot off? No, she gets blocked. And Pim now has the ball again. It's been a bit of a ball magnet these past minute and just going through the legs there. They build up again and blocked again by the Carlton Hart player. And both these sides have been a bit scrappy at the moment. But sometimes a scrappy game can be a good game. Hoskins back out wide. On the flank, and Powman tries to get through. Powman, probably the most most dangerous looking player on this pitch so far. She's put in the hard yards and Whiting to Pim. Off probably the hand. It's a good call there from the ref. First big calls made tonight. Pim. Pim will probably send this one up forward. She has tried to look for Whiting. It wasn't a bad idea, just wasn't executed very well there. Hosking. Try to go down that flank. She gets past one. Great little ball in. To Day. And it's good to see Day out there. She's very energetic player in the long shot from Aor just goes skying over the bar. Keeper. Long throw. Tries to find Catterwell. Great physicality. Catterwell gets the shot off. Unlucky there from Catterwell. She's a great type of player to have, to just be able to use her physicality, just hold off the player and be able to turn no problem. Again, a long throw out. Catterwell again, and not quite getting there. Just a bit of confusion at the back. Coach's side's just telling the players to tighten up. Hoskins. Out on that flank. Finds Day. Can Day get a turn? And no, just Pim. Nicely done as we see Jan come off for Begain. And Pim. Out wide to Whiting. Pim tries to find Catterwell. Gets Whiting. Catterwell does what she does so well with that physicality. And now Day's away and just a deflection off Pim there. Should go out for a corner, and it does. She got Hoskins out wide. She can play Eora in, and what she does, tries it, and corner is retaken. Hoskins, Eora. Looks for Eora, and ooh. Just a bit of too much sauce there from the shot. Just a bit over the bar, and it's a long throw. It's a quick throw. Catterwell, can she twist and go? She play the through ball. She does! Great little vision there from Catterwell. Just wasn't able to get the pass off. And Day can regain an aura. Back to Day. Day's energetic, we know that. Pim gets in the way. Pim looks for Catterwell. She does get Catterwell again, and what a save again. Catterwell's looked dangerous for the Carlton recently these past couple of minutes, and Carlton now just slowly starting to get top of things. Bit of a dodgy cross off the roof, in fact. It's very rare you see that coming from the corner nowadays. And Melbourne will just reset. Catterwell trying to apply the press. Great ball in the middle. Day, just a bit of a misplaced touch, and Day will send it back in. I think that was Aurora there. Bit of a poor shot, but just trying to create a bit of pressure on the Carlton keeper. There's a long ball sent forward, and Parthamos is back on the field. 8 minutes to go in this first half. If you're just joining us, there was about 5 goals scored in about 5 minutes in the early stages of this first half. Game's been pretty tight. Catterwell just shoved off the ball, and Day she can twist and turn. Goes out to Aurora. Tries to get past one. Sends it back. Parthamos. Bit of a risky ball out wide on the flank, but it worked. Could be the 1-2. Day tried the 1-2. Keeper will send it forward. Catterwell. She's been a big presence up there. Great little turn and move from the ball to Parthamos. Send it out wide on the flank, and just a poor ball coming out, and now it's unwanted pressure from Carlton. Can they apply something? Can they get one back? Carlton Hart. Play in the middle. Catterwell out, and the shot straight to the keeper. Pym wins the header. Whiting. Try to find Catterwell. She goes for the shot herself, and off the rebound. And Melbourne can create a counter here if they can. Or can she play Day? Day's there. She goes for the shot herself. She probably could have played Day in there, to be fair. Now the keeper sends one long, tries to find Pym, gets Catterwell. Can Catterwell play a back heel to Pym? She tries it, and she wins a foul there. So Catterwell will actually come off here, and it'll be Whiting to take the shot. Haven't seen Chincotta yet. Let's see if she makes an appearance soon. Whiting! Low free kick, and Pym there was at her feet, but just couldn't get the shot on time, and Parthamos. Back to Parthamos, tries the 1-2, and it's worked. Days away if she can find the ball for her. Goes back to Aurora. Parthamos. It's great, nice sort of 1-2 passing here from Melbourne. Just passing with a bit of confidence. Try the chip. It does work. She can play Day. Great interception there from Bagang, and Day's away! Good save. Day here, Parthamos, and Aurora just chilling back. Duong in the middle. So you just feel like Duong will probably get the ball, or it'll be passed in close. See what they can do from this chance here. Parthamos looking for the play, didn't get there quick enough. Whiting kicks it out. She can play it on to Dion quickly. Doesn't quite get there. It was played off the line. And now they go again, and Pym wins it. Whiting keeps it in. Not quite. She does keep it in. Parthamos now. She can go for a bit of a jog. She tries. It doesn't work. And the shot. And it's a great little save there. Bagang trying to hit that top right corner, and Parthamos. Again, just in the back half of Melbourne. They're just trying to pass around if they can. Aura tries to look through it's a very risky pass, and Bagang probably could have made more of that chance. And it's another save. Both keepers tonight have been very active. That is least to say. Big throw in, and the keeper's dropped, and she's somehow just picked it up. And it's a long throw trying to find Lee. Parthamos here. Sorry, not Parthamos. Aurora. Parthamos to Aurora. Goes through the legs. Day. Sorry, not Day. Lee. Takes a bit of a interesting shot as it just goes out for a keeper's ball. And the ball played through the middle of everyone. They can go again here quickly if they can get it off. And Pim, bit of a miscommunication off the post. Parthamos sliding with her butt to get through, and it's a great finish from Begang. It was great determination for her to follow up on that shot. So we see Pim here just playing a ball. Parthamos, the poor touch, and Begang, first shot, didn't give up on it, which was great. Parthamos just trying to clear it out with all she can, but she can't, and the nutmeg from Begang puts them up 3-all. It's another opportunity here. Keeper saves. It's 3-3. This could be a very good high-scoring game if he gets to this type of caliber. And Lee goes through 1 and 2 and just miskicked it again. Lee hasn't quite got her shooting boots on tonight. Pim. Long ball. Powerman back on the pitch. Probably Melbourne's best attacking-wise player. Parthamos, long throw. They just look to reset here. Parthamos. Whiting just a bit too much on the pass there. She couldn't handle the heat. Hill brings it back. Lee tried to look for Day, I believe. Parthamos tries the long shot, just a bit too much on it. Or was too wide. And now, as the game changes momentum again, tries the long throw again, and it's not a bad tactic that from Carlton because the keeper really seems to be struggling with it. So if I was Carlton and I'm listening to this, I'd probably keep on trying that for the rest of this game. As we see Pim, who's going to try to make a cutting run inside. She tried it. Jan, out wide to Whiting, and great catch. And they're away here. Powman, can she get another one? Ball just sent over the crossbar pretty high in the stand there. This game's had quite a bit of everything. It's been a bit scrappy. We've had quite a few momentum changes. So, bit of a good one to watch as a neutral. And if you are watching this on Facebook, on YouTube, as Whiting's in, great save. Jan and over the crossbar. But I was saying, if you are guys watching this on YouTube or Facebook, we do have a WeFroth app, and that tells you everything about the games, about the players, about the stats. And it's probably the best real-life score tracker. And they're through here. Aurora! It's a great save. So it's WeFroth on the App Store or Google Play. Get that downloaded and be up to date with the games currently happening. Parthamos out wide. Aurora. Parthamos. Back heel, lovely attempt. Powman just adding that creative spice to the mix. Long ball. Straight to the keeper. Long ball. Powman again's away. Geez, Powman's been really, really dangerous for Carlton. And that is the half-time break. It's 3-3 here. This game's had it all. It's had momentum switches. It's had a bit of scrappy play, a bit of quality play. Stick around, folks, because this game, it could level up in the second half. We'll be back after this break. shot, and what a finish. Both goals tonight have ended in the same spot. And we are back for this second half here. 3-3, 3-all. See how many more goals will be added on in this half. Ball. Bit of a lazy shot there. I'm not really sure what that was, but it looks like Melbourne should start off here. No, it's a poor throw. And Pim! Ooh. Just trying to come through there. Catterwell plays it in. Catterwell looking to go back. She does. Bit of a risky ball back. It was great pressure there from Melbourne, forcing them to turn the ball over. It's what you like to see as the coach. As Lee Hoskins, Lee tries to get past. Turns it over and the shot goes wide there. Long ball from the keeper. Pim wins it down. Whiting. Sorry. Catterwell. Back to Catterwell. Somehow gets through here and, off the post from Begang, and that could have been big there for Carlton. Melbourne get away with one early. Long ball. Powerman. And should be a corner there, and it is. Powerman to take it. Carlton just switching on here defensively. It just looks like they have something set up in plan here. Over the top ball and nearly worked out. They could be on the counter here. Not really. And Lee here tries to do something. Plays the ball in the middle. Just no one's outside on that left-hand flank. Plays the ball in. Catterwell, can she turn? No, she passes back out. Tries to look for Catterwell. Just a bit too much, and the keeper will clear it out. So Catterwell here. Out wide. Lets the ball go through her legs all the way back to the keeper. Interesting tactic. Chip through ball. Might work. Pim! Ooh. That would have been an absolute beauty if that went in. Ball try to play forward, block there. She's got Hoskins if she wants. Or Powerman. Goes to Hoskins. Plays Lee. Tries to twist and turn. Lee goes back to Eorge. Looks for, could go to Hoskins. She does, but just a bit of a poor pass. It's great pressure from Carlton. Carlton here. Just go forward and a tackle there, but the ref hasn't called it. It's a 3v1. Should be a certain goal here. It's a great save. You just got to take more of that opportunity there. It's a 3v1. You easily just could cut across to Powerman, who was in the middle there. Bit of poor stuff from Melbourne. Powerman tries to twist and turn. Powerman tries to get through. Lee, Catterwell tries to skip through one. Powerman tries to keep on going, and Hoskins with the tackle and sends it out. Out wide. Catterwell sends it out. Long ball. Catterwell, the target woman. Catterwell still got it. To Begang. Begang tries to win it, and Lee, who could be away. Pim, great defensive efforts there. Great ball, and Begang! At that near post, and Carlton who were down 3-2 and now up 4-3. Let's have a look at the replay here. It's a greater defensive effort from here from Pim. Blocks the pass from going through her legs. And plays a pass onto Begang. Just no one's there. And Begang easily done in that near hand side. Keeper's a bit disappointed in herself there as Cadwell out wide again. Shot. Hoskins can go out wide. She does. Can play Hoskins again. Oh, great little run. Oh. It was a lovely little run from Eel there. Just be able to go on that flank and go past the defender. Could have been a big chance to get one back. Parthamos there. She will go to Parthamos again. Just a poor pass from Hoskins. Hoskins. Out wide. The shot. It's just a bit too much power there. And the keeper will easily take that ball. And as someone comes off for Carlton, I'll let you know who that is in a moment. It's a long ball being played. And Jan is on. Cadwell. Looks like she's turning out a bit. Jan. Bit of a poor ball. And Powellman is just on it. And good defending from Whiting. And the keeper is coming out to not allow her to get to the ball. Whiting. Bit too much on the pass. Great little turn. Begang. Bit too much. Pim. Out wide. Lee. Sorry, that's not Lee. My bad. Powman. Great little turn. And the shot from Eeyore tries it. Parthamos. She's up front at the moment in the turn and out it goes. All the way back and just a poor pass. And Diong not happy about it. Parthamos now. She can try it. Parthamos! It's 4 apiece. She just chased down her own path there, her own pass there, off the deflection, and see Jan, a bit of a poor ball played, and Parthamos pretty much just passed that ball to herself. Assist Parthamos, goal Parthamos. And it's now 4 apiece here. So the ball gets back into play, and Melbourne now, they got a bit of confidence in their step. And then again, she goes around. Oh! Eora just so good on that left-hand side flank. She's just very dangerous from that position. A long ball try to be played. Whiting, can she get it before it gets out? She does. No, never mind, she didn't. What? Ooh, played in. Parthamos plays into Powman. Tries the 1-2 with Parthamos. Doesn't quite work. Whiting can go quick if she wants. Pim. Whiting. Tries to find Cadwell. And she does get through. Cadwell tries to cut it in. She can go back. She cool head in. Cadwell from the unthinkable angle. Won't go down as her goal, but I think that was Parthamos there who just accidentally tapped it in. Is that Parthamos there? I think the shot. Parthamos tries to block this, but it goes in as she scored one, and now she's scored another, but on the wrong side. And then on the volley, Powman. That would have been juicy. Long throw in Jan on the other side and Parthamos on the volley. Tries to send the forward to Powman. Doesn't quite get there. Pim plays it through to Catterwell. Pim, Whiting, in the middle to Catterwell, bit too much. Catterwell the chest down. Catterwell tries and Parthamos now, tries to go on over trademarks runs, doesn't quite work. Parthamos somehow still has the ball back, tries to twist and turn, Parthamos the shot off and off it goes. So a win here tonight from any side of the team will not only kick off their campaign, but will put them in 7th place. As it comes through and Powman! What a finish. I think she ran through three players there. She's been on fire tonight, Powman. Just up with the replay here. Parthamos tries the shot. Bit of a poor touch from Catterwell. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great run from Powman. What a save off screen. It was Whiting, absolute rocket. Keeper somehow caught it. Not even I could believe it. Catterwell, she'll have a pop. And the keeper, both keepers here have just been having their good moments, but their poor moments at the same time. So if one of them can be consistent, I think that's the team who's going to win the game here. And Powman tries to make her way through, and she's been a real danger threat for Melbourne at the moment. She's been fantastic. Five apiece here. Over the top from Parthamos. Works to Powman. Can she get another one? Powman on the ball. Bit of a poor ball out. Was trying to find it all. Just a bit too much. Long ball. Nothing going. This ball goes out of play. Bit too much here, and the reset. Pim tries to find Whiting with a electrifying ball down the middle of the pitch. Not quite getting there. As they go through here, and I'm pretty sure that is De Jong there. And now there's 5-6 up at the moment. Eora, my bad. Played out wide, and it's just a great one-on-one finish. Keeper probably should have came a bit quicker there. And now it's Melbourne who's had the lead. So this game's been quite flip-flop with leading. And we just see Carlton here call a timeout. Are there any more twists to this game? We'll see after this break. Old shot, and what a finish! Both goals tonight have ended in the same spot. And we are back. After the break, 10 minutes left in this second half. And can Carlton now get back into this game? Cadwell tries to find, I don't know, out it goes. Pim sends it out. Eversham, never mind, it's a foul. As I just try to build up momentum here, Melbourne going forward. Lee, pass it back. Tries to play through the middle, Parthamos. They do have a 5-6 lead here, Melbourne, and it's just a bit of a slip. Can they go? Cadwell trying to make that run. So is Begang. Sees Cadwell. Can she touch and turn? She tries to touch and shoot. Can go out wide. She does the shot and well blocked. And that Melbourne defence call out Jose Mourinho because they're parking the bus. Big ball in the middle. Begang and Parthamos will clear it. They know they have a good opportunity here, Melbourne. It is still 9 minutes to go, but defensively they can be very good as a team. Pim tries the shot, goes out wide. You feel like if one of these teams get into a 2-goal lead, it's going to be very hard for them to lose. And Powerman tries to go through. She can't. Begang. Lee tries to go out. Doesn't quite work. Long ball. Cadwell holds it. Not much going. Begang. Cadwell! Big save there from the keeper. Pim. As we see Day coming on. Begang. Tries to play a ball. We could call looking for the handball. Doesn't get it. Lee trying to burst and accelerate through. Great block. Parthamos plays into Day. Day tries to twist and turn. Keeper finds Lee. Lee bursts through one. The shot. Probably the first shot of the night, that one. Over the top. And they can go here. Ah! Big crunch. Bang. Let's hope the keeper's all right, but I think there was Begang and I think, because I know there's 3 players on that, but let's hope the keeper's all right. It's a big little crunching tackle. Keeper sends it long, straight to the keeper. Carlton now, can they just switch on with their experience? And Cadwell falls. Begang puts a block up with her leg. Great interception. Hosking. Bit of a mistake there. She now invites pressure onto the team. Can Melbourne sneak one? Cadwell looking to absolutely blast this. Cadwell into the defence, and they're away, and Lee's on the out wide. She goes inside the Day, and oh, Day just a bit too hard of a touch. Bit of a softer touch there. She got a shot off in. Cadwell out wide on the flank. Cadwell just playing as that target man at the moment, and Day tries to burst, and Pim. Big defensive efforts. As we're about to enter 6 minutes. 5-6, it's been a good game. Close, competitive game, but it's also been a bit of a scrappy one as well. Hoskins tries to play something. Blocked. Melbourne yet to call a timeout. They could do with one, just to reinsure the team. And Catterwell, what a chip! Bagain! Straight into the keeper's arms. Well, what a chip from Catterwell to even get to the ball to in the first place. And you feel like Catterwell could play a big role in these last couple of minutes here. She could try to play a ball to Pim. They do so, and Pim just couldn't get the foot on it. And Day, can she just bounce away? Oh, she tries to get past one. She does. Still has it. Day, she's still going. Great tackle. Dave, the pressure. Day still going. Great pressure from Day. Diong. Pim. Bagain gets through. Ooh. Carlton now, they're just starting to turn up their heat, and they're going to have to if they want to get back into this game. Pim. Catterwell. The shot. Straight into the keeper's arms. And Pim again. Hoskins. Pim. She's been an absolute brick wall. Oh, skips past Pim and play Day. Tries to play. Doesn't matter about Day. Lee. Heads are down for Carlton. They got to get him back up if they want to win this thing. They just see a Hoskins plays the ball off Pim's leg. Day got the nutmeg. Pim was trying the 1-2. Got very lucky that went for the block. And Lee, she's been a bit quiet tonight, but that might as well just have sealed the game. Hoskins. This Carlton side, I'm just a bit surprised to see them struggling so much compared to last season. I'm not sure what's happening, but Whiting. She played the 1-2 for Whiting. She play another one. They have to get one back here quick, and they can't. Whiting. 3 minutes 30. 2-goal lead. Melbourne here are just currently flying away. It's a turnover. Catterwell plays it in. The 1-2, Catterwell. Pardon me, but it's not being able to get her leg to that Catterwell. And Day now, back heel. They're pushing now, Carlton. The shot. Oh, tries the near post. And Melbourne finally use a timeout here as we see Carlton just starting to pull on the pressure. Can Melbourne just hold out this lead? We'll be back after the break. Not well enough. Another one. Shot. Save. Save again, Brownie. And we are back here for the start. Sorry, for the start of play after the timeout's been called, and 2 minutes 53. Carlton Hart started turning on the heat there before the timeout was called. This game's been pretty much up and forth, back and forth here, with the halftime lead being 3-3. Sorry, the halftime score being 3-3, and it's now gone to a 7-5 lead, and the shot Straight into the back there. Bit of a stinger. Pathmos just unleashing that cannon of a foot that she's got. Catterwell tries to intercept. Pathmos escapes. Straight into the keeper's arms. And they have to go here. Catterwell again, just a poor ball in Melbourne. They don't mind that, Melbourne. Just get the seconds ticking off the clock here as we're soon about to enter stop clock territory. Pathmos now. Out wide. Powerman. Still going. Ooh. Off the post. She's been sensational tonight, Powerman. Long ball to Catterwell. Plays it in! What a save! An unreal save from I think that's Alvaranga. And apart from that save, one of the players here have gone down. Not sure who quite it is, but let's hope she's alright. As the gaffer comes on the field. Takes her off. Carlton Hart can easily tie this up there. They look very threatening. Jan comes on. Whiting. Straight into the keeper's arms. It could be a counter. And Powerman just flies. Roll the... And a yellow card's being given to, I'm not sure who that is. And the game resets here. It's not a bad decision for Melbourne to step back, but Whiting plays to the other side, and then this keeper just turning it up. She's just keeping Melbourne alive right now. Carlton. They're just throwing everything forward. Pim. This is what I was talking about. If one keeper can just stay consistent, might win him a game. Turnover. Oh! And now Daly pulling out the stocks. It just takes one keeper from one side just putting a consistent effort. And Whiting out wide. Again, just a very poor ball to not sure who. And just run the timeout. Minute 14. Melbourne. And she took too long to throw it in. Could that be costly? Could that be costly? The throw in the middle, looking for the header or something. Bit of a poor throw, then the counter and empowerment that finished the game. Pim. Jan. Pim again. Tries to find Catterwell. We're going to enter that stop clock minute territory. Over the top, finds Pim. To shot around the corner, bit of a poor one. 52 seconds on the clock. Ball whipped in, Powerman. Great bit of play from Powerman, just holding the ball up. Get the seconds running down the clock. Poor ball there. They're going to have to go now, Carlton. Long ball, poor long ball. Pathmos steps off the field. Powerman, can she seal the game? Powerman! 30 seconds. 30 seconds. That ball has to be. It's just inshallah at the moment, and just hope everything works out for Carlton. Powerman, she's been so good today. It's a 2v1 though. Can Catterwell? Great stuff there from Powerman. Being able to win the foul, that's impressive. Turning a 2-on-1 scenario, which could have gone wrong, into probably a game-saving foul. And hang on a minute, Jan! Pathmos. 18 seconds. 7-5. Melbourne 18 seconds away from getting their first win of the season, the first 3 points being off the bottom of the table. Whiting, out wide. Catterwell, mistimed. Catterwell has to move here. Off the leg, 13 seconds. And a yellow has been given. This is going to have to be a shot here if he has any chance of scoring. Catterwell, can she produce the miracle? Shot, straight into the keeper's legs. Keeper sends it out. 8 seconds. Keeper's just going to have to go. She tries it. Sends it along 4, and that's the game. Melbourne will take their 3 points very happily as we hear the siren go. And Melbourne start off their campaign. Not off their campaign, but they start their winning campaign in a 7-5 victory. A very solid game. We've had quite a few, as I said in that first half, a lot of momentum switches. A couple players just standing out today. Powerman definitely being one of them, and Parthmos was being a rock at the back today. Let's hope we can get someone up here for a post-match interview. We'll be back after the break. And I'm back here with Paige Powerman. First of all, congrats on the win. A big 7-5 win. First one of the season. How would you describe your performance out there today? Because in my eyes of you, you were definitely leading that attack of Melbourne and getting quite a few goals out there.
First of all, you seemed a bit speechless that we won, but we did.
Yeah.
No, it was a really good game actually. I felt I just felt good before the game. Last week I felt pretty average, and I think the team today, everybody was just on the same page. And I think we actually played futsal.
Yeah, yeah, and it's great to see. What was the game plan just going into this game tonight compared to your past 2 weeks?
Usually our focus is to defend, and I think early on we got a couple of goals, so we thought let's go for the goals. So that was the new game plan. We just went for it. Yeah,
fair enough, because you provide that nice little attacking spark that the Melbourne didn't have last season, but you have provided this season. So as a team, I think last year you guys were known as Melbourne FC, who came last, and you guys already have a win, which means you're now, I think, in 6th or 7th. What's like the main aim for this year, like as a team? Like, what's your main goal? Like, what do you want to achieve?
Oh, definitely to win as many games as we can. I'm pretty sure everybody doesn't want to come last.
Yeah.
And I'd say we're aiming for about, halfway.
Fair enough.
We really want to step it up this year.
Fair enough. Once again, thanks for joining me on this post-match interview. Once again, congrats on the wins and the 3 points. Best of luck for you for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
It's all good.